Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Ready.
A run with Garendo. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here's Garendo.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
He'll drop to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. Now they'll set up to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. Oh, yeah. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. They'll go with Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. He'll look to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
First and 10. On the ground, it's Guerendo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. One more time, it's Guerendo. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Third and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go now.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Second down and 3.
Here we go.
So Kittle comes in motion. Third and a yard. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll go again with Guerendo. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here comes Guerendo, and that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Here's a run. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Niners will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down. 3-3 our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. What to do following the sack? It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Seahawks are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Rocco 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But he'll gather it back in. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 6-3 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one taken at the 10. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
They're on the 29-yard line.
On the set. 60 votes. 60 votes. Here we go. Set. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Moore going in motion. They'll look to throw again. That one complete to Moore. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Slot man in motion right. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll get this out to the left flat, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. To the goal line and in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown Seahawks. With that, he hits the 20 mark for touchdowns on the year.
His kick is good. That's the score. Seahawks 13, 49ers 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
13 yards on the play.
They'll run. Here's Garendo. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So Kittle comes in motion. Finds room inside the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Shut up.
They'll give it to Garendo. He'll work forward for a couple. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. Now this time they'll look to throw. A throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Ah, the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He gets this one to Moore. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. So, 3 quarters now in the book.
With the score, Seahawks
13. Let's go.
They'll motion over Metcalf. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Receiver in motion. Going right. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts.
Okay, ready?
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for A. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but man, You got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Garendo. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. A quick fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A short one here, caught by McBride. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. And he'll get about 5. Throwing now from the gun. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll look to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout Talk things over before third down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. It'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to fourth down.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
This is 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll air it out down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
First and 10 now from the 36. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.